growing up, being a schoolboy in England, I read lots and lots of books, and I had these dreams of going to exotic, faraway places. But I had no money and couldn't see how I could ever do that. And then I had the idea of joining the Navy. And sure enough, one of the first ports of call was Tangier in Morocco. And I loved it. We were only there for a day, but I knew I'd got to go back. And over the years, I've been back again and again and again. I don't know how many times. And I wrote a novel about it, the Tangier Script. It was the first real novel that I wrote. What I wanted to do was make Tangier the hero, or heroine, or half and half. I found not only did the contemporary Tangier have a fabulous vibe about it and mystery in every back street and doorway, but it had been like that since about 1000 BC. So I traced its history right up to the present day, and amazing things, the people who swept through there, the Carthaginians and the Phoenicians and the Arabs and Spanish and French and English, and they've all left their mark on the old part of the city, and yet it's still itself. You might, apart from the light bulbs that hang from an bit of wire going across the street, might just as well be back where it was. The people are wearing the same kind of clothes, talking the same kind of language. I loved it. But I needed protagonists, and I thought, well, I'd have a young English film director, thought of himself as an auteur, and his partner will be a considerably older English actress who'd fallen in love with him, and he'd taken a Tangier to shoot a sort of dreamy documentary about the place and have her to wander through it. Well, she was just beginning to get fed up with him by the time they got there. So good, I'd got them in Tangier, staying at the old Continental Hotel where I always stay, which is a lovely old, crumbling old place. Although it's recently been done up, but very, very Arabic, Moroccan, beautiful tiles everywhere. And not to be confused with the Intercontinental, which of course is the American tourist type hotel. So I wanted them to react to the city, and in so doing show their own characters, and at the same time bring up more characters out of the city itself. People like Samuel Pepys, who was sent there, because at one time Tangier belonged to England. It was part of a dowry of the queen who married the king. Anyway, I don't think anyone's really done a good movie set in Tangier. For a long time I thought Casablanca had been set in Tangier, but no way. That was all shot on a backlot. And then one of the latest films shot actually in Tangier was Bertolucci's The Sheltering Sky. It's based on a book by Paul Bowles. But I was, just after the film had been released, I was visiting with Paul Bowles, sitting in his funny little flat he had, and he wasn't at all happy with the end result. He said, no, that scene was shot in Algiers, you know. Algiers, Tangier, there's an enormous difference between the two places. So I let my two main characters get caught up very much with the atmosphere of Tangier, and I had the past coming through, and all mixing together like a dream. William Burroughs, who lived there and wrote The Naked Lunch there, he talked about the place being like a dream, like a nightmare, I think. And in the end, it's all whirling around. I really feel I've captured the atmosphere there, and I've tiptoed away and left it all there in the novel, and I just wonder what they're all doing there.